I said, I had a story about, I don't like people cutting me off when I'm driving my motorcycle here in Bali. Or they cut me off and I go, yeah, what are you doing? Should we watch you? Where you going? And here I am telling them how they should drive. And so when I go out to drive, God sets up, there's all these bikes along the side of the road waiting for me. So when I'm driving, they all pull out and cut me off and pull out and cut me off because I've got a story running that people cut me off. So then they keep cutting me off until the day I have a story where nobody will cut me off. I drive down the road and nobody even cuts me off because I've learned the story. I don't need to do that anymore. And if it's that easy to do, and I believe it is, all you got to do is know what the story is and then reframe the story and then it changes it. Really that simple. And that's the same. All you're doing is changing your mind. You're changing the way you think. You're changing the way you see things. And it changes everything else. I've got another one too. I have I was talking about this the other day. I don't know where I was talking. I don't think it wasn't on a Teahouse chat. That I have two safes that are identical safes and they have a key that's identical. Of course, the thing's slightly different, but the keys look exactly the same. And every time I go into the safe, I go in the key in and I put the key in and it's always the wrong one. I've got a 50-50 chance of getting the right key. And every time I put it, it's the wrong way. Because what I say is, every time I never get the right bloody key in the safe. And that's what I say. I never get the right key. So guess what happens? I never get the right key, do I? Because that's what I'm saying. So guys, you never get the right key? Okay, well, you'll never get the right key then. Because I'm saying that. Because you're going to get what you asked for. You're going to say that. That's what's going to create it. So and I caught I didn't even know I was saying it, and I was doing that. I get the wrong bloody key every time, and they go, here's the story. Did you hear it? I go, oh no. And so I thought, right, so I changed the story and said, okay, I always get the right key. Simple, just changed my mind. I always get the right key. Went back to the safe a week later, pulled out the key, and I thought of it straight away. And I said to myself, always get the right key, put it in, and it opened. And that'll be the first time in 2 years I've ever got the right key. Just because I changed my mind. Just changed the story. And I got the right key. And I'll go back. I always get the right key and I'll get it again. And it'll test me. You see, it'll see, I didn't get the right. See, I still don't get the right. It's testing me. No, I always get the right key. And then you always get the key. It's like getting the car park out, rock style car parking, where you get the car park right outside the shop you want to go into. It's because you believe it. So you change your mind. Once your mind set, your vibration, your mind sets it out, and then the whole universe is aligned with the way you're thinking. It's aligned with the way you don't think as well. It's aligned with any story you have. But that's where we're talking about changing your mind. It's not easy sometimes because we indoctrinate our mind, way of thinking, a way of behaving. And to say to yourself, okay, I don't do that anymore. I refuse to do that anymore. I'm going to do this. I'm going to behave this way. I'm going to think this way. I'm going to show up with people different. I'm going to be kind to people. I'm going to be more listening to people. And you just choose to do something else and get a different result. Just that simple, I'm sure. It's not going to get any harder than that. Choose to come to Bali. Okay, I'll see you in Bali in a couple of weeks. Just that simple. Yeah?
Yeah.
And everything else happens to fall into place to make that happen. Because you choose to want to do that. That's simple. And yours is a perfect example. It falls into place because it knows what you want. There you go. Cheers. See you soon.
Yep.
Any more questions? Anyway, enough of me rambling on. Enough of me talking about choices and having good choices in your life. Change your mind. Know when it's the right time to change your mind. Don't keep pushing in a direction that's hurting you. Just learn to get out. Just stop. Change your mind. Go a different way. Yeah. We as humans. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I've made wrong decisions in my life and I've pushed it to make it happen because I'm pretty disciplined. So I just keep going because, if I keep going, because I don't want to think that I didn't try hard enough and that's the reason. And you get to a certain stage, I'm just banging myself head against a brick wall here. This is not right. And I've just been stubborn now. I just don't want to give up because I don't want to admit that I'm wrong. whatever the motivation. Been there, done it all. And then go back and say, oh, that was a dumb thing I did. Never mind. Okay, moving on. Don't beat myself up. Learn from my mistake. Move on. Let's do it something else. Let's do it a different way. It is what it is. Don't beat yourself up for not being perfect. Make good choices. Anyway. Well, that's us for the day. If nobody else has got anything else to say, we'll leave it there.
Yeah, I think I'm going to
go.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying I'm going to make a good choice and get some firewood after this.
That's a really good idea because it looks bloody cold at your place. And you're 3 o'clock in the morning too, so light the fire, so warm up the house for the rest of the day. That's really, I like it. Get some firewood. Dig your chickens out of the snow.
Yeah,
dig your chickens because they're freezing. I'll be quite
warm.
warm.
They're a little stiff today. I got to bring the fire.
Pretty much. Well, they get warm inside the roost because you've got it all insulated, so they keep them warm. And their own body heat keeps them warm anyway. So it's like being in an igloo. It's warm in an igloo. It's warm in an ice cave.
They're like at I think they're over 100 degrees each, and you put 16 in one coop. You know, it can be
creates a lot of heat. Yeah,
it can be 5 degrees, and they're still like, oh, no problem.
Cozy.
Here.
Like going into a snow cave, you can be in a snow cave and it's incredibly warm inside because the body heat keeps the snow keeps you warm inside. You think it'd be freezing cold, it's not. You think it'd be more like being in a refrigerator, but it's not because you're warm-blooded, so you create warmth inside the cocoon inside. It's a bizarre experience. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, the snow acts as insulation.
Thanks lots for today. I think we're tapping into some great concepts to, like to keep coming back into life, some good reminders as well, like a few things, remembering like to follow sort of like what you want in life, or like also like remembering that you can always change if something is not working. So I think it's like good things to keep remembering yourself if things are not going the right way. So yeah, that was great, and thank you very much. And just also, well, we are finishing, but yeah, also running out of battery. So yeah, it was great.
Yeah, I'm pleased. Remember, sometimes I say these things to remind myself so I don't do them too, so it's okay.
Exactly. That's what I think. It's a good thing, always. Yeah.
For sure. Hey, thank you. It's been lovely to see you. Very cool. And everybody else, have a great month, and I'll see you next month or the month after. It depends where. Or I can see you, but you might not be able to chat. But we'll see what comes up in the next one. I can't remember. I've got another great topic for the next month as well. The team come up with them. They ask me what I want to talk about, and then I give them ideas, and they come up with a theme. So have a beautiful month, everybody, and have a beautiful day. Don't worry about the month. Go back to the present moment. Have a life. Make good choices. Choose to be happy. It's not going to be that easy. Yeah. The best you can. Anyway, all the best, everybody. And we'll see you all. Lots of love and care in the world. And we'll see you all again.